So right now, they did have a good set of cabinets in here. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna paint the cabinets, we're gonna get a good seal on the cabinets, and then we're gonna throw some quartz on top of it also. So it's gonna look perfecto. Rebuilding this subfloor, a lot of things. That's the one thing about renovations that you have to know is going to happen when you go to renovate a property and you do the underwriting. I want to encourage you to make sure that you put a contingency in this. There's a couple of different ways that you could evaluate the asset. Generally, you need quick math because when you're on the market, you're dealing with a more competitive process because there's other eyes on it. But you still need to make sure that you're insulating yourself for when you do receive the property. You're not going to be, over water in the property, in this asset. So we did have a couple of change orders right off the back. Like I said, the sewer line is collapsed in multiple places. The water line was wrong. But then also what we discovered after we took title to the property, or the owner that we work for took title to the property, our client, we started to do further assessment, and roof was one of the things that kind of made us start to question once we started to see certain bow and just certain tails, right? There was water damage, there was water rot in a lot of different areas where it could have been caused from the actual roof. So that made us do a little bit further investigation, because in the disclosure statement, it did say that the roof had been updated. So when we evaluated the asset, it was actually snow, and the front part of the roof was covered in snow. The back part of it wasn't. And the back part of it was actually replaced. The funny thing, I've never seen this before, but what they did is they mixed the architectural shingle with a 3-tap, which is a no-no, right? Roofs are, for very simple explanation, they love cohesion. So, for the shingle to support, it's all about cohesion, right? One shingle supports the other shingle, so on and so forth, right? So that's just not a good deal for the long-term lifespan of the asset, because as we know, water can heal, but it can also kill. So when in a matter of roof and structures, it's gonna kill it if we get water protrusion. So that's a quick thing. We're doing a bunch of stuff in the basement.